I've played Minecraft for 15 years, single player only. I know every block, every mob, every sound the game makes. Or I thought I did, until last month, until I found the file that shouldn't have existed. I was cleaning out my old hard drive, deleting saves I hadn't touched in years. That's when I saw it. A world I didn't remember creating. The file name was just 3 letters. HIM, the creation date was 8 years ago. I clicked load expecting a corrupted file or an old test world. Instead, the world generated normally. Forest biome, sunset, soft music playing. I spawned next to a small wooden house, smoke rising from the chimney, like someone lived there. I knocked on the door out of habit. It opened. Inside was a fully furnished room, a bed in the corner, a crafting table. A burning furnace casting flickering shadows on the walls, and in the middle of the floor, a single wooden chest, closed. I opened the chest, just one item inside, a single book. The cover was blank, no author, no title. I right-clicked it. The book opened. Page 1 had only 4 words written on it in handwriting I didn't recognize. Welcome back, old friend. I had never opened this world before, never built this house, never written in this book. The handwriting wasn't mine, but somehow it knew me. I closed the book slowly and stepped back outside, my hands shaking slightly on the keyboard. The sun was setting fast, faster than normal. I started running back towards spawn, but the terrain looked different now. The trees had no leaves, the grass was gray, the sky was bleeding orange. None of this was here when I spawned. I checked my inventory. Empty, except for one item, the book. The same book I had just left in the chest. I tried to drop it. I couldn't. I tried to break it with another tool. The game wouldn't let me. The book had become permanent. Then night fell all at once, not gradual, like someone flipped a switch. The sky went black instantly and the standard Minecraft music stopped. Something else started playing. Slower, lower, a music box far away playing in reverse. I sprinted back toward the house. I just wanted to log out. I just wanted to delete this file and forget I ever saw it. As I got closer, I noticed something I hadn't seen before. The house had 2 windows now, not 1, 2. And in the second window, there was a face, not a player's skin. Not a villager, not any mob in the game. It was the default Steve face, but the eyes were closed and it was pressed against the glass, watching me, with its eyes closed. I stopped running. I stood frozen in the dark grass, my hands shaking. My headphones picked up something new. Breathing, slow, deep breathing coming through my speakers. The figure in the window wasn't moving, but it was breathing, and I could hear it. I tried to press escape. The menu didn't open. I tried Alt F4, nothing happened. I tried to physically unplug my computer from the wall. Before I could reach the cable, my screen flashed white and I was inside the house. Standing 2 blocks away from the figure, up close I could see it more clearly. It looked like Steve, but the proportions were wrong. The arms were too long, the neck was too thin. The skin texture was peeling off in places, exposing something dark underneath. Its eyes were still closed. It was holding something, a book. The same book that was in my inventory, both of us holding the same book, the same blank cover, the same weight. And then slowly, painfully slowly, its eyes opened. There were no pupils, no whites, just 2 black pits where eyes should be, empty, hungry. It tilted its head slowly, mechanically, like it had to remember how necks worked. Then the chat printed a single line, just my username, followed by a question mark, as if it was asking who I was, as if it didn't recognize me, as if it had been expecting someone else. With shaking hands, I typed back the only thing I could think of. Who are you? The figure didn't respond in chat. Instead, it placed its book on the floor. Then it walked slowly, deliberately to the chest in the corner, opened it, pulled out a wooden sign, walked back, placed the sign on the wall between us. The sign had 2 words. You forgot. I read those 2 words and felt cold air on the back of my neck. Real cold air in my real bedroom. I turned around in my chair, nothing, but the cold stayed. The figure walked back to the center of the room, sat down, and waited. I right-clicked the book in my inventory with hands I could barely control. The pages were filling with text on their own, words appearing letter by letter like someone was typing them in real time. They weren't fictional words. They were memories, my memories. The day my dog died when I was 12, the fight with my brother that I never apologized for, the promise I made to a friend before they moved away, things I had told no one, things I had typed nowhere on the internet, things only I knew. The book filled with everything I had ever forgotten about myself. Page after page. Years of memories I had buried somewhere deep where I thought no one could find them. By the time it stopped writing, the book had over 100 pages. The last page had only one sentence. I have been carrying these for you. The figure raised its head, and I saw something I didn't expect. It was crying. Pixelated tears. Real animated tears falling down its cracked face, leaving wet trails on the peeling skin texture. It wasn't a monster, it looked like me. It was me. The me I had forgotten how to be, every memory I had pushed away, every emotion I had refused to feel, every promise I had broken to myself. They had all gone somewhere. They had been waiting somewhere. They had been waiting in this game for 8 years. The save file I never created had created itself somehow when I needed somewhere to hide from myself. A safe house deep in the storage of an old hard drive, and it had been there, the whole time, patient. The figure stood up slowly, walked toward me. I couldn't move my character, I couldn't move my hands on the keyboard. It reached out a long, peeling arm, placed its hand gently on my character's shoulder. The chat printed 3 words, just 3. Take me back, I clicked yes without thinking, without hesitating. The screen went black. For a long moment there was nothing. No sound, no game. Just me in my dark bedroom, staring at a black screen with my own reflection looking back at me. Then the game came back. I was at the world selection screen. The HIM file was gone, deleted itself, as if it had never existed at all. My eyes were wet. I didn't remember starting to cry, but the tears on my cheeks were warm, and there were a lot of them. I closed the game, I picked up my phone, I called my brother, the one I had fought with 8 years ago, the one I had never apologized to. He answered after 3 rings. I told him I was sorry. I told him I missed him. He cried too. We talked for 2 hours. I don't know what that game was. I don't know what was in that house, but I know one thing now. Some of us have been carrying things for too long. Some parts of us have been waiting alone in dark places for us to come back for them. So if you ever find a save file you don't remember creating with 3 letters as a name, don't be afraid. Don't delete it. Open it. Walk inside. There's someone in there waiting for you, someone who has been carrying your weight, someone who is you.